First, though, CNN's Ryan Young in Nashville for us tonight. And Ryan, you spoke to Representative Jones after he was reappointed. So what did he tell you?
John, this was amazing to see. We saw it all play out right there in front of us, not only from City Council and then the march down the street here to the state capitol, but all these thousands of people showed up to be here for a rally, to walk up the stairs here to the state capitol. And this all played out right for us. Right there at the state capitol, that's where he was sworn in on those steps. People were cheering, they were yelling. They said they wanted their voices to be heard. And let's just say this, Justin Jones says he was energized by what happened, and he said the fight is not over just yet. Take a listen.
Today we send a clear message to Speaker Cameron Sexton that the people will not allow his crimes against democracy to happen without challenge. We are calling on House Speaker Cameron Sexton to resign as Speaker of the House. He is an enemy of democracy.
And John, more than 1,000 people marched with him all the way from City Hall and then walked through that front door. And then, of course, when they swore him in right there on the steps, then he went and got his old plaque back and went into that seat. The battle here won't stop for quite some time because, got to remember, they were appointed back to this seat and we're told there will have to be a special election. So this process is not over just yet, but you can just tell by the energy that's surrounding the city right now that they believe they have finally sort of cracked the surface in terms of getting people to understand what's going on in the state.
And this process tonight that you just saw was for Representative Jones. In a moment, I'm going to speak to Representative Justin Pearson. What's the timetable for his possible reinstatement?
Well, they are talking about Wednesday. So, of course, there was this talk across the state about whether or not what could happen here at the State House might affect Shelby County and whether or not funds would be held back. But now we're hearing, we believe that what will happen in Memphis, well, Pearson will get a chance to come back to the House. Look, he was here today, too, and it energized the crowd to see both these young men standing together, strong, addressing this crowd. The crowd came to hear these two people. At some point, it sounded like they were addressing like a rock concert because it was so loud here with people amped up and pumped up to go into the State House. People admitted to us today they had never been to the state capitol, but they wanted to be here to support these two young men who they felt like were unjustifiably kicked out of the State House last week.
Two elected officials, both expelled, one now reinstated. Ryan Young, thank you very much. Now to the other. Joining us now, the man in question, Representative Justin J. Pearson. Representative, thanks so much for being with us. Your reaction tonight to your colleague being reappointed to the Tennessee legislature, and are you confident that you will be reinstated on Wednesday?
First, I want to honor the victims of another mass shooting in our country in Louisville and the mass shooting here in Nashville at the Covenant School that elevated this real conversation for the need to end gun violence in our communities. That's the issue that we got expelled for, standing up against the National Rifle Association and standing up against gun lobbyists. And so, one, I still mourn with everyone who is still mourning. And while we celebrate our brother, Representative Jones, and the democratic process of people who have decided that we are tired of the injustice of the Republican majority of the Tennessee State House, who are deciding that they are going to have a mobocracy rather than a democracy, we continue this fight and this movement and this momentum toward justice.
How do you think you will be received, given that you were voted out by a supermajority? If you are reinstated on Wednesday, how do you think that Republican majority will greet you?
I don't know exactly how the Republican Party is going to greet us into the future. What I do know is that the people who are advocating for change, the people who want to see an end to gun violence, the people who are asking that our legislators do something, the people who continue to march and to protest and who continue to show up, the children and the teenagers and the grandmothers who the Republican Party called insurrectionists, who were peaceful protesters, are going to continue to demand that justice happen. And if I have the opportunity to serve the people of Memphis and Millington in Shelby County as District 86's representative in this appointment and hopefully in an elected office, I promise to elevate the issues of our community and not stop, because the issues of justice in the state of Tennessee, in a state that too often is silencing those who are marginalized, that is intentionally expelling voices of people who are saying we have to do something about gun violence, who are exercising our First Amendment that is given to us in the Constitution. If it is the will of God and the people in Shelby County for me to serve, I promise to continue to do so, and I'm going to do it, I believe, with all of the people who continue to show up for us in this moment, who are saying it's enough, and now is the time for us to create change in this state.
Talk to me about maybe the split feelings that you brought up yourself to see your colleague reinstated today, but also today to see a mass shooting where 4 people were gunned down in a neighboring state.
It's a sobering reality that we are in, that we are not doing enough to prevent gun violence. It is a sad and another tragic day in our country where we know the decisions of people in power, decisions of people who could actually do something to prevent gun violence in our schools, in our banks, in our communities by preventing guns from getting in the hands of individuals who have them. The people in positions of power are refusing to act. And it is a tragedy that that is our reality. And at the same time, we are seeing people who are pleading for democracy to work, the people at Nashville Metro Council, the people in Shelby County, at the County Commission. Our communities are pleading for democracy to work in order that we might be able to affect the change that we need. And so, yes, it is multiple emotions, a celebration and of the determination of a people who want to see justice happen with Representative Jones being reseated. And it's also a painful moment of recognition that our legislators and people like Cameron Sexton and the Republican Party in Tennessee and across the South in this country are not doing nearly enough to prevent guns from getting in the hands of people and doing all of the holistic work of gun prevention that is necessary in places across our communities, including in Memphis and Millington, in my district.
Very quickly, if you are reinstated, would you engage in the type of behavior that Republicans say they expelled you for? Would you demonstrate again like you did on the House floor?
I believe that our actions were wholly justified and that even though we broke a rule of decorum, we stood up and we spoke for people who needed us to speak for them, voices of children and adults who will never be able to speak again. And so I believe what we did was right and it was for right, and that we have a responsibility now, and our legislators in this legislature now need to do more to stop and end gun violence. It is preventable and we aren't doing nearly enough.
Would you break the rules of decorum again to make that point?
Sometimes rules have to be broken in order for the people who've been pushed to the periphery to be brought to the center of the conversation. Sometimes rules have to be broken in order for the voices that have been marginalized and told that they are voiceless to be heard. Sometimes rules have to be broken in order for us to create justice. And if that is what's necessary for justice to happen, then that is what is necessary. And as you see, District 86 in our community, we're willing to risk it all for people to be safe. We're willing to risk it all for justice to roll down like waters and righteousness like an ever-flowing stream, and we will not stop.
Events like we have not seen happening in Nashville before our eyes. Representative Pearson, we do appreciate you being with us tonight. Look forward to speaking with you again.
Thank you. We'll keep fighting.